let me win head of house. They're going to see flame.
Tamara's gonna go towards the twosome. Truly.
Thato, you got to sleep next to this man every day.
Guys, the circles have suddenly started changing. The dynamics is beginning to turn differently. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, there's so much going on in the Big Brother show. So much is going on. We're going to be talking about the midnight conversations, the midnight news circles that have started forming, the new alliances that we're going to be seeing in the Big Brother show very, very soon. Guys, thank you so much for hopping in. My name is Solichi and welcome to Personality Highlights. This is another review of the Bbmzansi show. If you are a fan, please click on the red subscribe button right now to be a part of this community. Join the conversation. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you will always get alerts from YouTube every time I share new content. Guys, with that said, let me give you the gist of everything that went down last night, guys. You know, after the whole nomination frenzy, there were so many loud conversations. But one of the conversations I'll tell you that was really very, very strategic, that was coming from a pinpoint, was the conversation Thato and GASH1'S had. I mean, Thato was livid, literally livid over Tulz nominating, like, save and replace. That thing can be so painful. Like, she was literally on fire. So we had her saying that she was going to spit fire if she actually ends up maybe HOH very soon, you know, in the coming weeks. And we hope she keeps that promise, because we want fire in the show, if you know what I mean. Guys, I'm very sorry, but you might get to hear some kind of background noise. Pardon me. I mean a construction environment where people are just springing up near homes, and really there's literally nothing I can do. So just avoid, forget the noise, you know, just act like you didn't hear them as we continue. Now, guys, literally, I think there's a lot of things that are going to be happening, and a lot of things actually happened last night. We actually saw GASH1 warming up to Sis Tamara. You guys, I don't know, but this GASH1, this guy is a real deal breaker. So we saw him actually move over to Sis Tamara's bed to give her a good night hug, and then at that point I was like, okay, this guy is suddenly warming Sis Tamara to come to my shoulders, come to me. And guys, talking about that thing that happened, you guys remember that on Monday when we were having their conspiracy circle game, conspiracy corner conversation, I don't know what to call that conspiracy thing again. When we were having their conspiracy gang, you guys, if you had followed that conversation, there was a conversation that happened with these 4 people in the group: Sis Tamara, Temba, Libo, and guys, Tulz. Now, after these people had their conversation, guys, they invited GASH1 to join them in that conversation, and then Tulz left because it has to be a 4-man squad. And literally, it felt very awkward seeing Sis Tamara, Libo, Temba, and GASH1 sit down in that circle, plotting a circle. I mean, at that point, I literally felt like this is an odd ship. This is an odd circle. I mean, literally from that point, I knew that GASH1 had somehow found a way to penetrate into this group that Libo, Tulz, and Terry had formed. I mean, guys, I'm not lying, but I mean, there's going to be a lot of leaking roofs very, very, very soon. So, anyways, during midnight, you actually saw Thato massaging GASH1. We saw GASH1 giving Thato a hug. In the previously in the day, he had said, you know what, I like you. You're the kind of woman I can take my clothes off, place it on the floor so that you could walk past it. Like, that guy is full of lines. And I'm like, hey, Yoli, I hope you're watching. Do you see how this guy played you? I hope you're watching, and I hope you don't give him a chance, because he wasn't real right from the start. So, I mean, literally, guys, this has always been something I've spoken about in this channel. GASH1 really likes Thato because she's very smart. She has figured him out, and that kind of unsettles him. That kind of makes him feel very defensive every time he's with Thato. Anyways, we saw Thato actually coming to meet GASH1, you know, after the nomination, and she was like, I need to be more strategic. What do you think happened? And then GASH1 was saying, I think it's a conspiracy thing. All you have to do, put up a nice face. If anybody asks you how you are, tell them you're good, you're fine. Don't give them don't make them feel like you feel bad about the nomination. And Thato was like, okay, no problem. And I really like the way Thato switched from snapping, getting angry about the nomination, to like joining Libo and Terry in their practice. You guys know that they have a new task coming up, and which was, I think, a national anthem kind of thing, song, and they were practicing. And guys, I saw Thato in mood. I mean, we saw these three people really doing well and performing for the team. So guys, midnight conversation, a lot of midnight conversations happened. We saw Venice and Nali having a conversation. Nali was complaining, you guys, whatever I say in that group, people don't listen to me. And just as Nali was telling Venus, that conversation that Nali was having was looked over. Because Venus went ahead to now tell her that, you know what, Ntabi has been giving me attitude and whatever. And I'm like, Venus, rest, I beg. Rest! This Venus, rest. You always complain that people don't talk to you, give you attitude. You two are you're not a talking type. So I really get tired when I hear Venus say this person is giving me shoulder. If they give you shoulder, give their shoulder back. Away from them, guys. Now the conversation that also actually happened, at least also midnight before the lights went off, was actually this conversation with Libo and Tulz, and that conversation was, you guys, it looks like Tamara is going to port to the GASH1 sector. We need to be prepared. We need to know what's up. You know, when they were having that conversation, I think they kind of moved away from the circle. And then at the point, Tulz was like, Libo, I hope we're not breaking the rules. And then at that point, that was how they had to end that conversation, you know, and called it a night. Anyway, during the night, it was just a very cool night. Everybody slept. I mean, the nomination stress, HOH challenge thing really got them stressed out. And then, guys, early this morning, we actually saw this housemate. We actually saw Libo actually talking to the housemates, telling them, you know what, you guys need to put your differences aside, bring in 150% into this game. We need to make it work. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, literally, I mean, when that conversation was happening, I was just watching post face to see how she was going to react, and she was really like the I don't care attitude. I don't know what. She is the Vix queen. She is the vixen in this particular season of the Big Brother show. Like, seriously, I like the fact that there's going to be a switch. I like the fact that we're going to be seeing new circles. I like the fact that GASH1 has actually succeeded in dividing those circles that he actually talked about. And I am super happy about that. And really, I'm looking at the way GASH1 and Thato were busy plotting, and you guys, I had to look at it myself, and I said, you guys, we just have 4 weeks to the Big Brother show, 4 weeks more, and the show will be over. So in my head, I'm like, out of the 6 people, who are they going to take out of the game? And I'm wondering, if 2 people leave, I mean, this house is going to be wild. This house is going to be wild. We're going to see all forms. Like, seriously, guys, this is the stage 2. This is the real next level of the Big Brother game. Like, the game, it's game on for a lot of people. I mean, right now we know we're going to see a lot of attitude from people like Ntabi and Boo. They're going to, if it was 50% before, it's going to get a 500%. Like, I'm very sure about that. There might be a lot of confrontations very soon from the way these guys are acting like they're cool with each other, but they are not. I don't know why, but we're all here for the gist and the conversation. But it's actually interesting to see that there's a switch. Conspiracies are going to be loud. GASH1 and Thato right now might just be the snake in the club. And of course, it's Tamara. You guys, you never can tell. Like, I don't know. We're looking forward to seeing Sunday to know if she is going to survive this nomination thing. We're going to see how Thato survives. I mean, I can't even wait for Sunday to come here. Like, I can't even wait for the week to run through, so we'll know who remains in the house, and we know which game they kind of bring back to the table. Like, literally, guys, it was a loud night, but a very quiet one. It was just all the housemates are just like taking very strategic moves. And really, right now, if you ask me, I think the only person on the solo lane, very solo lane, is Nali. I really fear for her. I don't know, but I just fear for her right now. Guys, what do you think about all those things that are happening? The new conspiracies, the new circles, the new everything. Do you think Sister Tamara will seriously be safe this week? Do you think Thato will be safe this week? I mean, guys, literally, I keep asking myself this question. Out of the 6 people, who will be out of the show, like, very soon? And then, guys, looking at this relationship thing, we actually saw early this morning, we saw the pictures of the past housemates, ex-housemates that have just been evicted, you know, displayed on the wall, and, you know, everybody was just, like, you know, gushing over how nice and, you know, their personalities. Everybody was like, Yuli is still Yuli. You know, Themba's picture was there. We saw Vino's picture. I mean, guys, lately Terry has been playing around Vino's closet, doing some funny stuff. So, you know, she's missing the guy. She's just acting awkward. But anyway, I don't know why. I respect Terry's, like, she has this very straight face. You don't even know what she's thinking at any point in time. I think I like it that she has been very clueless to Sister Tamara. Like, right now, I know Sister Tamara is going with fighting with her conscience, because literally, I mean, she never apologized to Terry for putting her up. And you guys, I don't know, I'm just looking forward to see if Tulz is going to apologize to Sister Tamara. Anyway, I think he already did that when he was nominating. I said, yes, I know I owe you one, but I'm going to do this to Terry because she deserves it. She's been through the most of the week. So I don't know, man, but I'm going to be looking out to see the relationship, the kind of relationship that's going to happen between Sister Tamara and Tulz. I am definitely looking forward to it. I want to see how Sister Tamara also reacts. I mean, this is like a payback. This is like karma on her. Like, right? Terry had a feel of her own when she nominated Vinyl with the veto power thing. So right now, somebody, her bestie that she actually saved. And this, I mean, guys, for the record, you guys, Sister Mara has actually saved Tulz two times. So if Tulz is in that house, it is courtesy Sister Mara. So imagine saving somebody two times and the person blackmailing or sabotaging you or just stabbing you in the front, not even at the back. I'm just imagining what their relationship is going to be like. I know it's going to be weird. I know Sister Mara is very sensitive. I'm just trying to see if she's going to be able to hide it or actually vent and talk about it. Whatever is, we're here for the gist, guys. Yes, I think that's basically the best update I have for you right now. I'll be back here with more. You guys know how I do it. I try to give you the best, the most updated content on what's happening in the Big Brother show. If you haven't subscribed, guys, take this minute to do so. Be here, join the conversation. Let's make it loud in here. And thank you guys so much for all the people that have been subscribing and coming back to my channel. I really do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys. See you all very soon.